All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real music, doing it in real time for a few real people just like you and just like me. Here's a band that I don't think anyone is promoting here on YouTube. And I talked about this band last year, the LEIF LEEUW Band. Let me give you a little sample of what this sounds like here. Hear that? What does that sound like? A little bit like the Allman Brothers, right? A little bit. Well, they're a band from the Netherlands, and I will put a link in the description so you can go check them out. Their album is called Mighty Fine, and it is mighty fine. And I ordered this from their website last year, and it arrived in about a week. And talk about a really cool looking album on the inside. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're definitely going for that Allman Brothers thing. All right. There's a tree, which could be a mushroom, but it's not a mushroom. It's a tree. But anyway, so they're kind of ripping them off a little bit, but it's not it's a tribute, right? It's a tribute to the great music from our past. And quite honestly, there aren't a lot of American bands doing this kind of music. So leave it to a band from the Netherlands to do great music and just check it out. I think you'll really like it. All right. So on to this story. I did not have this one on my bingo card, which is a popular expression today. And so I figured it was a good time to use it. So this whole Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham thing, I talked about this and jumped right into the possibility of a Fleetwood Mac reunion because I believe there is money on the table. Irving Azoff has pulled up in the armored truck, and he's the driver. And in the back are bags of money. And all Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham have to do is get back together and agree to go out on tour with Fleetwood Mac, with Mick Fleetwood, who is already rehearsing, and maybe John McVie, who might be playing bass on his nice boat. That's what I hear. I hear he likes to just hang out on the boat, and hopefully he's still got his bass guitar. So the story that's out there, though, which is maybe less attractive and less sensational, is the fact, and it's true, there are billboards to prove it, that the original Buckingham Nicks album with that very controversial album cover, which by today's standards is like a Hallmark card, right? So it says here from the New York Post, Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham tease long lost debut album. Now, a bunch of people did comment on that Fleetwood Mac thing that I did where I said, maybe it's a Fleetwood Mac reunion. Nope, it's only the 1973 Buckingham Nicks album. It's getting reissued for the digital age. And a new song is being released, maybe a long lost track that didn't get to be on the album. Crying in the Night is yours now. And this, according to a post that they did together, I believe, over on Instagram. Fans flipped out over the news, considering that Nicks and Buckingham had been at each other's throats in recent years. More Stevie at Lindsey, but maybe both. Does it really matter at this point? Look, one thing I know for sure is even Christine McVie didn't want Buckingham out of Fleetwood Mac. She did not. She wanted him back in. And I used to say, hey, Stevie, do it for Christine McVie. Bring him back in. Well, unfortunately, Christine McVie passed away. And apparently the last time these two spoke to one another was at the celebration of life for Christine McVie. This is just really incredible news that maybe these two are now getting along. And as you know, I'm not a big Stevie Nicks fan. I like some of her music. As far as her politics and her worldview, not a huge fan, but okay. I can put that aside if they get back together again. I think fans deserve a Fleetwood Mac tour with Buckingham and Nicks. I don't think that's too much to ask for. And again, Irving Azoff has the armored truck with the money in it. All they got to do is say, yep, we'll do it, and sign some paperwork, and off they go. And the fans will show up for this. To see those two on stage again, yeah, it's like a soap opera in real life. People want to see it. People want to hear it. And, you know, the fact that Christine can't be there is sad. But again, Fleetwood Mac went on without Christine McVie for a number of years. You know, Christine McVie will always be my favorite member of Fleetwood Mac. That's the sad thing. Not easy to replace. They had Becca, was it Becca Bramlett for a while? I don't know if she was specifically there to replace Christine, but could you replace her? Could you put someone on stage? I don't know. I think fans will be very mixed about that. I think it might be better off not to recruit a replacement for her and just have Stevie and Lindsay tag team. And what I mean by that is anytime there's a song that would require Christine's lead vocals, I would have both of them fill in as a tribute. I don't know. It's tough because fans do love those songs. I tend to like the Christine McVie songs better than the Stevie Nicks songs. And the Lindsay songs are great as well, but I tend to like the Christine songs the best. So it's not going to be easy if they do decide to do this, but for now, billboards are out there that talk about this album, and they probably have a picture of that very distracting, very artistic album cover from 1973, which caused quite a stir back then. And apparently Stevie Nicks didn't like it, but now maybe she's okay with it. I mean, again, by today's standards, it's like Chuck E. Cheese by today's standards. I don't know. Anyway, folks, I'm still hoping for a Fleetwood Mac reunion. I might even get tickets for that, because that would be a bucket list album to see those two on stage together again. All right, so before I go, the LEIF LEEUW Band. I think that's how you say it. I know they have a Facebook page, LEIF, next word DE, next word LEEUW. Not even the spelling makes sense on this, but this is from the Netherlands, so you have to really work at it. The music, very organic, very Americana, very Allman Brothers-esque, and some other things thrown in there, but I think you'll like this. The artwork alone really got me into it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Remember, it's God's grace. It's not by works. It's nothing you could do. Jesus did it all. Jesus paid it all. He did it all. And that's it. That's the gospel right there.